is Uncle Mark in the mothership with a 3-string cigar box guitar. Yeah. This is part 1 of a 2-part lesson on how to play Aerosmith's Dream On. I've tried to do this number of times in one lesson, and it just stretches out to be almost 20 minutes long, and I don't want my lessons to be that long. So with this lesson, we are going to go over how to just play this thing. And then in lesson number 2, we're going to go over all the little solo-y parts, okay? And you'll see them happen as I do this intro. And we'll just go over the easy stuff, and then we'll go into the complicated stuff. So let's just play this thing, right? So this is Dream On, the way I do it, and you can also play along with the album in this key. All right, so let's get out of the way all the little formalities. The song is in F, so let's figure out where F is. G is open. G, D, G. G sharp, A. B flat on the dot, B. C on the dot, C sharp in between the dots, right? D on the dot, D sharp in between the dots. So just remember these in-betweens, they're going to come in handy. E is on here. F, very handy, above the dot or 2 below the double dots here, right? Okay? Then F sharp, G, G sharp, A, B flat on the dot, okay? B in between the dots, C, C sharp, D, okay? All the way up, and we end up with F. Hear that F? Okay. Some of your guitars will have this F note on it. Depends on how many frets your guitar has. It's just a matter of pure luck and however your maker, if you make one, that's really a handy thing. Having E and F up here is really handy. So if you're building, that's a cool thing to have as a player. I'm just a player, I'm not a builder. So the song is in F and you can play along with the album. Okay, so you're in F. Sing with me. D sharp. Sing for my ears. C sharp. Sing for my laughter. D sharp. Sing for my tears. Sing with me. Just want today, never tomorrow. The good Lord will take you away. Sing with me. Sing for my ears. Sing for the laughter. Sing for my tears. Okay, the Dream On part is F, or C sharp and D sharp. Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream until you dream F. Dream just playing around here with F, D sharp, and C. There's also another way to play F and D sharp. Okay? So if you get on your D string, your middle string of your 3 string, you have a F right here. So D, D sharp, E, F is right here on this dot. And if you put your 3rd finger here on this dot, which is a C note, and this finger is a C note, that's an F as well. Okay, you can also play it this way. Okay? If also, just like A, B flat, B, C, C sharp, D, etc., things also go backwards. Okay? So F, E, D sharp, D. Okay? You can go forward and backwards. So F and D sharp work in this song. C sharp, D sharp, F, just like here. F, D sharp, C sharp, D sharp, F, F. I like going back and forth. So I like going, sing me, sing for my years, sing for my love, sing for my tears, sing with me just for today, never tomorrow, the bill on take you away, sing with me, sing for my years, sing for the love, sing for my tears. Right, so I'm using both ends of the guitar. I'm giving this end a lot of low end punch, and this end is giving me a lot of treble punch. It depends on what you want to do. When I do this live, this is how I'm going to play this game, is back and forth to get the amount of punch I want in these parts, because we only have 1 guitar here. We don't have 3 like on the record, or 2 when they play live, and a bass player and a keyboard player. They got so much going on when they play live that it's hard to capture that exact spirit of it. So I try using dynamics and chord shape changing. Okay? The intro here. Put your finger across on this F, and you'll notice it's above the dot, right? And you're going to put your pinky up here on this G sharp. Okay? Now you can do this with your fingers. I'm just hitting bass and 2 G strings right here, and then hit the D string. Right? Or you can hybrid pick it. You can use your pick and your finger. Right? So here we go. Or you can use your pick. So you're hitting both strings, you're pulling, right? So you're hitting down and you're pulling, and then you're coming down with your hitting your D string. Or you can do it like I do it and just strum it. Right? Because I'm hitting that string and then I'm playing these 2. It's up to what you want to do. If you like playing with your fingers or hybrid picking, hybrid only means you're using a pick and your fingers. That's all it means. It's one of these fancy musician terms. So we are here with our pinky on the G sharp and our F bar chord. Then we're going to put this finger down on the C sharp, and then our 3rd finger down on the G. Okay? So we're going from here to here. Okay? Then we're going to put our 3rd finger on that D note and put our pinky back on the G sharp. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Every night I look in the mirror, all these lines in my face getting clearer. The past is gone. It went by like dusk to dawn. Isn't that the way Everybody's got their dues and got C to pay. C sharp. F. I know nobody knows where it comes and where it goes. I know everybody sins, but you got to lose to know how to win. Okay? So that's how that goes. Part 2 coming up. This is Uncle Mark in the mothership. Here I am. Please do watch this one before you watch the next one. I'm really not going to go over all of these shapes, chords, and things. We're going to dig deep into the little solo-y parts and the parts that make this song pop, as far as I'm concerned. So, it's Uncle Mark in the mothership. Down below in the show notes is a donate link. It's a paypal.me/Uncle Mark Tips. Thank you for your donations and everything you do for me. Thank you, thank you. Sharing on social media, getting the word out, letting people know that I'm out here on Facebook and all of these other things. I also perform a lot live, and I post this just so that you all can see what I do and how I work these tunes. It's more for you than me, but I do like checking it out. So thank you so much for all your support, and we'll see you in the next lesson really soon. All is solos. Thanks.